Types of kids in high school. First up, the popular rich kids. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. Nobody really likes these type of kids. The reason why is because they think they're better than everybody else. Like, first off, there's no popular kids in high school, especially not in the way that TV shows and movies portray it. It's just some people are more known than other people, and that's really it. But oftentimes, these type of kids that think they're popular are really not. And the only reason why they think they're popular is because they have nice cars, they're rich, and their parents have money. That's really it. In all reality, if you're not doing anything for us, why would we like you, bro? This is not High School Musical, bro. You're just a regular kid like us. And usually these kids are annoying too. All they do is try to flex on you, but at the same time, you're not flexing your money, you're flexing your parents' money. So what? Trying to flex your spawn location is crazy, bro. That's not your bread. But oftentimes, these type of kids hang around the basic white girls, which is the second group I'm finna talk about. See, being a basic white girl is a lifestyle. Stanley Cup, Lululemon. Actually, they don't wear Lululemon no more. They wear Aloe because the black Ratchet girls took over Lululemon. They spend most of their money at Starbucks, Dunkin', Ulta, or Target. And for some reason, they love wearing mini skirts that basically look like underwear. I don't understand it. Most of the time, these type of girls are blonde too. They always end up with a guy named Tucker or Jason or Carlson or just something like that. Just a country white guy. And if you're not in the South, you know, have country white guys at your school, it's just gonna be a Tanner or a Mordecai or just a random guy. Sometimes these basic white girls like black dudes, but they only like the athletes and they're only with them for one reason, that bag. But yeah, usually people don't really like the basic white girls because they have no personality. I mean, if you've ever tried to have a conversation with one of these type of girls, it's one of the most miserable and depressing things ever. Like, it's like talking to an actual wall. Another type of kid is a stoner. Usually this is one of the chiller type of guys, you feel me? All he does is just smoke. Probably vapes and does carts in the bathroom. The only thing about this kid is his grades are always shit because he's always fried all the time. Everybody knows he's a geek too, even the teachers, even the school principal, but nobody's finna do anything about it because he just be chilling. Sometimes stoners can even be athletes, which is the next kid we're talking about. See, most of the time, athletes don't really have clout in school unless you're a basketball or football player. And even then, if your team isn't good, they don't really have that much motion in school. Most of the time, you're just playing that sport, getting sore, and getting worse grades just for the love of the game. Or maybe you're trying to go pro, but it doesn't really give you that much school clout. Nobody really cares no more. Unless you're like a 5-star or just a really good team. But if you are a 5-star or you're going D1, then you're probably very familiar with the school bops. Because see, the school bops love the athletes because they think they're getting clout because they're messing with an athlete. Is weird. See, most of the time you're either 50-50 on the school bops. Sometimes you love them, other times you hate them. Because most of the time if you love them, then you love their services that they provide for you. Maybe they're just a cool person. Most of the time bops are really cool people. But if you hate them, then most likely they either did you dirty or they slept with your man if you're a girl. So yeah, the life of a school bop is crazy. But one type of person that everybody loves in school is the class clown. And the reason why is because he's basically risking his whole future just to make you laugh. I mean, everybody loves a class clown. Whenever it's a boring day at school and nobody wants to be there, he'll usually say some type of funny, weird joke that makes everybody laugh, but usually will end him up in detention. And we love him for that. He's literally sacrificing his whole academic career for our laughter. Is it a worthy sacrifice? For him, absolutely not. But for us, yes, and that's why we love him. The sad part about these type of kids, though, is that usually their lives are miserable, and the only joy they have in life is making other people laugh. Most of us don't care about that shit, though. We just want to laugh. I ain't gonna lie. But oftentimes, since these type of kids always end up getting in trouble because the teacher doesn't really like their jokes, because most of them are about the teacher. A lot of times these kids have to end up reclassing, which unfortunately sometimes leads them to becoming super seniors. And see, super seniors are the bottom of the barrel. These are the type of kids that don't see anything wrong with what EDP and Dr. Disrespect did. The type of kids that look at R. Kelly and Diddy like role models. He wouldn't understand the vision, but he does. Yeah, that vision is jail time, buddy. But these type of people don't care. See, these are the type of kids who absolutely love going to local middle schools to just scout the 8th grade talent. And as soon as they become a freshman, free game, buddy. Because to them, it doesn't matter if you're 18 in high school, you have free game over everybody in that high school, even if they're 13. Hey, why would they put you in the building with them if you can't have fun with them? These are the type of seniors to offer the freshmen rides home because they're just good, nice guys. And they love sending snaps out on Snapchat, especially if the girl's under 14. You know, honestly, I wouldn't trust these type of guys around your daughter, around your sister, you know, around a baby. Because most likely after they graduate high school, they'll end up on the list. And I'm not talking about Santas. Because a lot of times, these super seniors actually get even worse after they graduate high school. They'll be 20 years old attending high school football games. Or they'll still be attending high school parties at the ripe age of 21. But the type of person that these type of kids usually hate is the ratchet girl. And honestly, they're not the only one ones either. Everybody hates these type of girls. See, you know, I've talked about the Ratchet girls plenty of times on this channel, and every single time I talk about them, I say the same thing. Loud, ratchet, hot Cheetos, fake ass nails, fake ass lashes, most likely a bop, most likely got drama, for sure wearing a weave, for sure got extensions in, and is probably wearing a face full of makeup. And nobody likes these type of girls except the hood. So we're gonna get to them in a little bit. But since the last time I talked about these girls, they have evolved. Now, instead of wearing jeans, these type of girls wear Lululemon. Instead of listening to City Girls, they listen to Sexy Red and Glorilla. And most importantly, now whenever they get a chance, they always want to have an excuse to throw their ass. Doesn't matter where, when, or whenever. It could be in school. They're gonna throw their ass. And usually everybody hates these type of girls except, again, the hoodlums. Or the YNs, whatever you want to call them. See, these type of people have also evolved since the last time I talked about it. They don't just trap and scam no more. They also sell in school. They're always promoting their music on SoundCloud, where they're just talking about doing drugs and killing people and all of that.
Boom! Like what the f they talking about? This gon' relate to my shit. That boy been had my dot. Dead man. 4 feet little boy. This smoking on the high.
And for some reason, they want to wear shiesties in class now. Like, brother, you're in school. You don't have options. And the types of narcotics that these people use have also evolved. Because now, instead of just smoking gas, they're using whippets too. Or at least for a little bit, they was using them. I don't think they do it anymore. They just refer to back to gas. But in between classes or during class, they always go to the bathroom, puff on their carts. You're selling stuff after school, before school, whenever they can. Really some thugs and goons you don't want to mess around with. Just like last time, one type of kid that really hates this group are the Republican country kids. These are the type of kids that wear boots to school, always have a belt buckle on, and they also swear Morgan Wallen is the devil, but they love Zach Bryan. And all of the other country artists, I don't know, honestly. Funny thing about these type of people is that they're actually kind of cool with the regular blacks. It's the YNs they don't like. These are also the type of guys who love the basic white girls. And the basic white girls love these type of guys because they love their trucks. I mean, what's Tucker without his F-150? I don't even know. But yeah, these type of guys for sure had ancestors in the clan. They for sure have a Confederate flag somewhere in their room. They also make great offensive linemen. If you ain't got at least 4 cornbread fed, big built country motherfuckers on that offensive line, I don't want to stand behind that pocket. A version of the school bop is the spicy latinas. All the girls hate them because all the guys love these type of girls. Usually these type of girls love the eggers, which mixed opinions on the eggers. They always want to say the N-word. They want to dress like us. I get that you like our culture, but like, don't use our word. You're not black. Usually the quiet kids chill. Nobody really talks to him. He's kind of just there. Another variant of this quiet kid though is the school. This is somebody you stay away from. At the same time, you want to be cool with him because then you feel me. When that day comes, you want to make sure you're not there. Every school has that guy who tries to do TikTok, tries to be a TikTok influencer, and you're either loved or you're hated. AKA, if you blow up, you're loved. If you don't, you're just hated and made fun of. Another variant of this is the YouTuber or Twitch streamer that every school had. See, I'm not gonna lie, ironically, I became this. And I also was the streamer type of guy. And if you want to see my Twitch, it's right here, OneCloud9, shameless plug. And then last but not least, you have the NPCs. Most likely you. NPCs are chill. They don't do anything. They're just there. Background characters. That's the video. Appreciate y'all for watching. You know I love y'all. Follow all the socials. Tap into the Discord if you want to be a part of my community, Sky Crew. And if you want to see me bring back to school series, let me know. Besides that, I appreciate y'all for watching. Tell me who I missed. I might make a part 2. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. God bless. Stay blessed. Thank you and goodbye. We out.